All right, man. Let's talk about Gervonta Davis. He already back in the gym training. Um, and I tell y'all what I heard about, who he training for. The problem is they just really don't have no network right now. And, we've kind of been going around, Spencer Crawford got a fight with huge guarantees. You know, Tank Davis supposed to be coming back in February. It was rumored that he could come back December 9th. So I don't know how true that is on the Showtime card, and I'm gonna speak on that as well too. So here you go, training. All right, shout out to Coach Boog with the Hokers on. With the Hokers on, them boys feel good. Tank look fast. Tank look in shape. Tank look sharp. Tank look on point. Tank look like he ready to fight today. Tank look like he ready to squabble today. Yep, Tank look like he ready to go kill something today. So he in shape. When he came out of prison, he looked super thin. Probably was just surviving off, the commissary food and all that, Snickers and Twix and chips and all that type of stuff. Probably was doing some sit-ups and some push-ups and all that type of stuff. So, but don't mean because he was thin, he was in fighting shape. You know what I'm saying? But he looked pretty good here. And so the problem is they don't really have a platform to fight on. But I did hear, that December 9th was a possibility or February is a possibility. Now, what's so funny is everybody supposed to be fighting in February. Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Tank Davis, and Esau Cruz. But there might be an outside chance that, and I heard this and I reported this, that you might December 9th, you might get Gervonta Davis and Esau Cruz fight. You might have Danny Alar and Keith Thurman and stay on this on the undercard. So I'm not, it was just a rumor that was going around. Um, that was going around that's possibly, what you could get. You know what I'm saying? That was a rumor that was going around. So, I don't know. So, don't be surprised, especially if they don't have a platform to monkey branch off of and, the monkey branch off of in February. Don't be surprised that if you see Tank Davis and Eastside Cruz fight December 9th and Tank gonna have to be ready. Now Tank wanted to take Tank wanted to take the year off. You know what I'm saying? Tank wanted to take the year off. You know what I'm saying? So but apparently he might have to come back and do Al Heyman a favor. You know what I'm saying? He might have to come back and do Al Heyman a favor. So with that being the case, it sounds like it's gonna be Esau Cruz, and also there was another rumor going around saying that after he fight Esau Cruz, the plan is for him to finally get in the ring with Gary Russell Jr. And now he done waited. Gary Russell done been off how long? Coming off of arm surgery, and it sounded like Gary Russell, all he ever wanted was some money. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like all he ever wanted was some money. So like Gary Russell might get his opportunity, at a big payday. So I heard that's the plan. And they know know the plan in which, they want to move in. So, when, Coach Cal was going around saying that they had a big fight going on, I think he might have been referring to the Gary Russell fight. But I don't even understand. I don't even believe that's, what people want to see anymore. Just to keep it real, I'm not sure that's what people even want to see anymore. Just to be honest, I'm not sure people really want to see that anymore. You know what I'm saying? That was a big fight down in DMV, and for some reason, when they got big and good fights, they just want to sit there and they want to sit on it and marinate it and do all that bull job instead of pulling the trigger and making the fight when people are excited about it. But him fighting Eastside Cruz in December, and I think that's a real possibility now because Floyd Mayweather don't sound like he coming back to fight in December. I think they got another good couple weeks before they got to make a decision. They got to make a decision. I think they got a good couple weeks before they got to make a decision on that December 9th card. I think they got a good couple weeks before they got to make a decision. And it's Eastside Cruz. I mean, Coach Calvin already said it. Said they feel like they had unfinished business. Like I said before, man, love Coach Calvin, but they got Coach Calvin out here looking like a kitten defending Tank, not fighting nobody. And then he had a nerve to get on stage and say, "Well, hopefully they give us our respect now." What we giving you respect for? You ain't fighting nobody, guy. And he always keeps saying, "Well, those fights are gonna happen between, what I'm saying, Shakur, Dev and Tank and Shakur. Tank almost 30 years old. With PBC, you constantly gotta wait. You constantly gotta continue to wait. You know what I'm saying? You constantly gotta wait. People tired of waiting. You know, people literally tired of waiting. So, people literally tired of waiting. But him coming out of the pen, that probably justify like a little tune up versus Eastside Cruz. Eastside Cruz was a more competitive fight. I thought Tank won. But it being a more competitive fight, people probably gonna be like, well, this is a tough fight and all this, but you know, this is a real tough fight, and he fighting Eastside Cruz and blase this, blase that, and people gonna deem that as a really tough fight. When he should have went to fight some more. He should be fighting some more fruitful than Gary Russell and than Eastside Cruz and Gary Russell. If these are true, he need to capitalize off that momentum he got from fighting he need to capitalize off that momentum he got from fighting Ryan Garcia. And in reality, he should have jumped right over to a Devin Haney. That's what he should have did. He should have jumped right over to a Devin Haney. Come on. He should have jumped right over to a Devin Haney. That's what should happen. That's how you build into a superstar. And then once you get people to come see you, you know what I'm saying? Then you can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But they plan for building a superstar. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. And I think fighting Eastside Cruz is a step back. You know. So but yeah, he supposed to be getting rid of Eastside Cruz, and don't be surprised if it's in December. If it's not December 9th. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Because that's looking like that literally can be the play. Because Mayweather is not going to occupy that December date no more. So don't be surprised. Tank Davis probably gonna be the last fight to close out Showtime championship boxing. I was hearing that Keith Thurman potentially could fight December 16th on regular Showtime, but Showtime probably like, nah, we ain't budging, dog. We ain't budging. We ain't budging. We ain't budging. So, with that being the case, with them not, probably trying to budge on giving them one more date, especially a regular Showtime date, um, you know, this is what you getting. This is what you getting. So, yep. Let me know what you girls and guys think. I think it's a good chance that you will see Gervonta Davis. Um, I think it's a good chance that you will see Gervonta Davis December 9th fighting Eastside Cruz. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. One support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. She got the Box Rumor playlist, boxing news playlist. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.